everybody. Welcome to Wednesday. Welcome to Dragon Quest VII. Welcome. We've got ourselves a whole new way to travel. The era of Slime Squad has passed. We've all gained new powers thanks to our travels as slime. 49 flat. Okay. But you can see our squad is back to the classes we were in before. Because if we take a look here in... I think Misk... No. How do I go down to... Yeah, they're over there. There's Slime. So you can see Slime is mastered on everyone. And thanks to Slime being mastered on everyone, we have access to the Weird Whacker. On everyone. But we're back to Pirate, we're back to Sage, we're back to Whale. And now, we've got some new travel available to us. And a whole lot of new places and old places to go. So, well, now we can fly all over the place. We've gotten the flying carpet. Check it out. And we now have access to a lot of area on the world. If I go ahead and pull up our world map, you can see a lot of these areas we couldn't get to. Some of them are still off limits, but there's a lot that is on the table now. A lot of these islands that we couldn't get to or we had been before, but not in current times. So, first, let's start with the obvious one, shall we? Excited for learning about wells. So what do we have here? Could you be the descendant of one of the Holy Order of the Almighty? One of the army of knights who fought and fell alongside the Almighty, waiting a message from God. The hero by the name of Sir Mervyn is sealed within a precious stone. Time of his arrival approaches, the stone will grow hotter and hotter. And will begin to shake. The timer wise, climb the stairs to heaven holding the stone. That's all I've been told. So, it's, as we said when we loaded up, it's been 49 hours, but if you go back 40 of them, 45 of them, do you remember one of the scams our uncle was running? I know, a lot of scams our uncle was running. But one of them in particular involved a certain stone. Yep. A hot stone, eh? Pike with a hero rivaling story. Thank you, Maribel, for remembering that as well. I'm glad for that. Because it's been, again, it's been 40 hours. It's very easy to not remember those details. There was a note. The skeleton has a note. Anyway. Thank the Almighty for the Slyo snack we are about to receive. Five more HP, good. Step 1, if you plan to hold a vigil as a ghost, pass along your last message. Also write it down. That sounds weird. I love Ruff. So, we have a, we should go ahead and take care of this right now. Let's go ahead and see if we can't, talk to our uncle about this stone, you know? We did a lot of this stuff, the after the fact stuff, in maybe not the most efficient order, but it'll be fine. Where on earth can I land? Okay. You'll see why soon enough. Spoilers involves a legendary hero. A filthy rich... God, Bulgio keeps coming up. This is like the third place we've heard about this hyper-rich dude who's just sort of... been running through places. It's the new talk of town. Pike's gone and struck it lucky. Oh boy. I'm not having it. There's something wrong with the world we're making. Instead of start adult life sitting on a bar stool, then just get rich. Spider's still here. Let's go check the bar. No, this is the weapon shop. Sorry, the bar is the southern building. What's the news? Fortune teller in the castle. In the right direction. We haven't been using talking to them. That's fine. Looks like Pike struck it rich somehow. What's going on, Pike? I'm sure there's somewhere out there adventurous enough. Hey, can you, buddy, can you help with your uncle? Pike. So, wonder how Pike made it rich? He sold off the stone. So, Bulgio has had property in a couple of the places that we've visited. The place by Yggdrasil is the first one that comes to mind in my head. So we'll head over there. A couple places we could go, of course, but I think we've heard about different property in different places. So getting the stone is just step one. We need to find the stone, and then we need to take the stone. We also have this place we can go now. Later. We have a lot of places on the table. We're going to try and do this a little bit first. I know it's ordering. We got to work on it. Where is Yggdrasil? Top right? Can I go this way when we get there? Yeah. So this banner right here was owned by Bulgio. So, let's go check it out. Anybody in town know about Ooh, perfect. We hit the jackpot. The owner of the Palazzo showing his face here in Grandal. Alright. You want some Yggdrasil too? Well. Can I pick up another water? We'll check when we... if we can get in line and pick up another while we're here, or if it, like, is just one in the pocket. I know the leaves are generally that way, where it's one in the pocket and that's all you get. Super obsessed with the Sizzler Stone, dang it. Can we go play at Bulgio's house? Ruff's the best. Did he already leave? Did we miss him and he's at another one of his houses? Dang it. Alright. I think the other of his houses was in one of our more recent explorations, either in like, I'm trying to think, because we've got Desert's a place we're going later. Tree here. Did he own a place in Greco area? And there's also the architect, like the Time Loops town. Yeah, those are the other two we have that we would want to check out. So let's see what's closest. So we are wanting to go, if we go south from here, we end up over in our flooded town. And if I head, let's see. The gardens are over in the west? Yeah. So if I go this way, with the retranslation completely washed. Yeah, I remember them as concepts rather than names because of that fact. You know what I mean? I remember the town where time froze. I remember remember them as accents. That's another way to keep them. I remember them as like Volcano, Clock Tower, Yggdrasil, things like this. The actual name of a lot of the towns, like, misses me just because I've played multiple versions now. Okay, so there's the broken, the greens. This is the bridge. Let's cross the bridge and then see if he's got a place in town. Yeah, robots. Signor Pomposo. Characters I remember a little better. We get to spend some time with a good amount of them. Okay. They're normal buildings. Money buys you everything, but it cannot buy style. And Ruff loves Pomposo's buildings. Okay, has come to visit. Let's check. Con dinero baila de perro. The dog dances with money. Was he actually in Grondel? Now he's gone. Bulgio's just a guy? I mean, yeah. Okay. We have to find so going from here and going from there, we have to find his actual house, you know? Well, I actually have an idea where that could be. Now, do you remember the building that I had talked about that I thought, like, hey, here's definitely the place we're gonna get going for Tiny Metals? And it turns out that wasn't where Tiny Metals lived. Tiny Metals are elsewhere. There's this really large estate that's across from this boat. And we can just land here. Hey, Bulgio, we're here. Knocked it on the door. I think this is solicitation. Like, we're here to purchase, well, is it, if we're here to buy something rather than sell something, is that still... Anyway. Palazzo de Bulgio. Here we are. Howdy, we're here finding Bulgio's house, which looks like it's got a fragment somewhere. We we got some exploring to do. We got this nice boat. Yeah, private yacht, which, like, also in this world, the sea is quite dangerous to travel on. So. Well. Bigger! Oh, it's bigger than us. It had to grow in size to match Ruff. Well-Wisher cannot be stunned by Well-Wisher. Ruff has the victory. Oh, a pirate level. A Buccaneer. Woo, Kaswoosh. And a lifeboat. And Ruff learned Stone's Throw. Lifeboat. I wonder what that is. Anyway, that's level 5 Buccaneer to go with our level 5 Sage. Well? Kaswoosh is a big spell, and big spells have their places. Oh, we got... Okay, so we have a problem, and Bolgio has a huge swath of artifacts and art and things to look at, but is obsessed with this stone. Scusa. Private Chef is doing great. That's... Hello. Got ourselves a fragment down here. And a tortoise shell. That is what we have equipped on Ruff, so again, we're finding equipment at our level here. Yeah, there are fights where a group spell just gets the job done. Nope, don't forget last barrel. Okay, we got the fragment out of here, that's good. Bile, and more bile. How dare the staff of the Yggdrasil 2 shop treat me like that today, not who I am? How dare they tell me I must queue up? Wait, do they think I am an ordinary person? One day I will buy that shop and sack every one of the single imbeciles that works there. You know, maybe, I don't know, Bolgio doesn't strike me as a good poster. I got the rants going on here. I didn't stop by there. I said I was going to, but I did not. What a pong. The Kagado words, indeed. Hey, buddy. Hey! Buongiorno. Yes. So, hey, we need this sizzling stone to summon the hero of God. Yes. We need to summon the hero of God. I need that stone. I will give you $600. The tallest tower in the whole wide world. World 3. I do. buddy. If I could hire the hero of God. The most handsome man or beautiful woman. The centuries-old hero of the gods. Yo! Yo, 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 yo! I'm glad Bulgio is very, very intently staring at that stone. As we've heard. Everyone's told us that Bulgio is just, like, ensorcelled by it. So, as I mentioned about going in order here, getting the magic carpet had a couple reasons to be first, but it played better to start this time, so... Noble garb, top hat, sure. Well, so we need that stone. And we can't have that stone. Bulgio will not part with it. As in Bulgio's own words. The stone is mine and mine alone. Alright, new plan. I need to talk to the butler, and we need to start Agent 47ing this. Hello, Bulgio. Okay, I have good news. We don't need to Agent 47 this. We've done this before, though. The only solution is I'm joining you. If you need the stone, I want to meet the hero, you know? Yeah. I don't know who they are, but you know. Alright, we've now been joined by the richest man in the world who's carrying the stone of the soul of the hero of God. Really? Just... If he insists on coming past us, do not grumble. So yeah, this is another one of our, much like the Professor and friends, other people who have grabbed themselves into the party. But yeah, like, Bulgio will not hand over the stone. Yeah, alright. So, as we've also been told, we know where... We know where to take this, we just haven't been there yet. I think Bulgio might be interested in the flying carpet. Gonna be honest, right? Like, hey, Bulgio, we have to get around, get on. And they're like, what? He's, you know, no, get on, it's fine. So, we were told, when we went to the Metal King, the Metal King gave us the info on, where the highest point in the world is. If you remember that. So let's quick stop over at the Metal King. King Maximo. Surprising treasures. Yeah, so climb the tower, climb close to the heavens and hold it aloft. Where might I climb those heavens? West of the castle the great benevolent king collector of metals is. My castle. So, now that we have the magic carpet, let's go west, shall we? You can see right over here. So let's check out this area across. Looks like we got a little bit of poison swamp. But we also have a tower. Looks like a nightmare to climb. It must be the tallest tower in the whole wide world. Anyway, welcome to the tallest tower in the whole wide world. That is indeed where we have found ourselves. And the stone is growing even hotter. We're definitely in the right place. We need the stone to even unlock the door. Throw wide the gates. I'm holding you personally responsible, Slyo. Don't worry, we'll keep you safe. Thanks, Ruff. Alright. Oh boy. A prancing pillar. A Vestal vessel floats your crew up and out of harm's way. What? Lifeboat. Huh. Yeah, boat status. Yeah, we'll check it out on another, fight where we're, you know. Lifeboat. These two look like they're having a conversation. Are we interrupting? We're enveloped by a boat. Nothing can... Oh, that's just like full block for the turn? Like Kaklang sort of something? Yeah, what? Alright. I guess if we know there's a huge attack coming in and we want to block. $10 MP. We want to take the other stairs first. So that other stairs was its own little dead end, which tells me that might have an item. We want that first. Floater rotor. Floater bloater. Yeah. I wonder if there's other priority moves that can outspeed it. That was a, when I think of Bravely Default, one of the, like, de facto invincible plans in Bravely Default is a move called Safeguard that is just, like, nobody takes damage for the rest of the round, but you could be faster than the Safeguard user. Claying stuff situation. Yeah, like, there's gonna be the point where I love the look of these little buddies. They're so silly. Was a sailor and a priest move before. Interesting. Yeah. There's a reason that in Bravely Second that move did not work the same way. It had full priority instead. That makes sense. It should, as a part of balance, like, the completely invincible move should be the first, like, otherwise you could have somebody, like, outspeed it and you're completely invincible. Right? Like, that's why Kecleang and friends work that way. Wow. Two of them. Not a lot of times where you want to be using a move like that. Because it effectively just says, fade your turn. But casting Protect has its moments, right? Yeah? Alright. Sure. Treasure. Mercury Bandana. Style and a lot of agility. Not as stylish as the Garter. And it's what we already have on Rough again. Yeah, because if it doesn't have priority, it has the possibility of getting sniped, you know? Which, when you're using a Protect-like move, the last thing you want is, like, to be sniped. And, like, maybe there are, like, you know, I don't know, not Brick Break specifically, but, like, anti-Protect sort of things that can overpower it. But, like, those are generally, like, made to do that, so... Rather than, like, you're not using it to block that, you're using it to block the big breath or something like that, a charge move. Charge move is the most likely thing in my mind. Okay, alright. Not so macho. Alright, Tower of God. This continues, like, we've had this for games, again. The Tower of God, the tallest tower that leads to heaven. We can get up to Zenithia from it, we can reap, you know, that, like, gods and towers just love having it. Getting in some levels and moves. You Either you build the tower or God builds the tower. Who can say, you know? Yeah, Mercurial Thrust, Mercurial Thrust, Mercurial Thrust, Kaklang, and then, you know. Whoops. That's an unbeatable plan. Hell yeah. Alright, we got the floaty bloaters. Let's check out Kaswoosh in damage, shall we? $100. Alright. I'll take near top. Like near triple damage and damage is something that's great to just have. We're very powerful up here. I'm quite happy with the way we've set up our squad. Okay. Slime training arc was nice. When we have like a group of enemies rather than like because like this here. Oh no! But nobody showed up. Because like here. We have the confusion. It's also got a nice attack animation for it. You two-hand your knife. Buddy. Okay, fine, well. Maribel going two-handed with the knife and going for the R2 is pretty funny. Okay. Keep on heading up. A lion, huh? We want to use our flame breath and such here. It's weaker in damage, but it hits all rather than a group. You can see our damage is lower than the 50s or 70s. Ooh, goody. Sure, some cash. Slime's got great damage with this sword. Old well. Warcry. Okay. Why does the super tower have so many floors? Why is God hanging out this high up? Anyway, the actual entrance right here is the answer. You can see none of these other areas even connect to the stairs. Oh! No, we get... I think we're getting basically the same damage across in this. Looks like... I'm sorry, that was some damage. Are we using the Zombie's Bane? Is that what's going on? Is that my sword? Yeah, it's Zombie's Bane. Imp! Cheeky devil. Alright. Continuing up to prove our dedication to God. This one's hilarious. It's just a bunch of horizontals. Yeah, 52 on the last there, so it's not like having diminishing returns. It just has normal variance. The Bronboan isn't even looking at us. Alright. Nope, we want to go up the other side. Hold on. Flames. Lightning. And... spin. Doing good. Okay, we want to go up this way. Dang. Genius! Kazing! Ooh! We look upon a genius now. Perfect. As we heard from Pomposo, only a genius could recognize the art that he had built into the time of the world. That must be a genius. So we got Kaswoosh as a big move, and we also have, more importantly, Kazing. We've got pick up at full, can't miss. Most important thing to have in the world. Maribel, the 84th member of the Genius Society. I like the hiding behind the pillar there. It's cute. Swashbuckler. We're like really close together on these. Oh, we got... yeah, ooh, and oomph. Okay. Having that wide attack just feels so good. Go out with a bang and have a blast doing it. 1 MP. Around this corner. Yep, it was this one. Okay. Hey, buddy. A lot of undead up here. Nothing but a void. You're gonna need more than that. Alternately has me thinking about build genius. We should get a well-wisher level shortly then. Alright. Alright, what do we got up here? Another level? We have some elevators. That's cute. Thanks. This is being kind to us after, like, Marvel's like, God, this is so many steps. And it's like, yeah. Almighty's got your back. You know? You've been walking for a while. Take a rest. Originally, these were ropes you could get encounters on. That's funny. These were prototypes that God installed. There we go. I have been checking all these in case there was a treasure. And behold. They have the power of God. A ruse! I've been bamboozled! They got me! They got me good! The chest had to be empty for it, too. Thanks, buddy. God has a sense of humor, you know? I feel like the Almighty knows what a joke is. Alright. Another maze. I think we want to take right-hand side. Move on around. The animation of that being the like a two-handed Dark Souls attack is really funny to me. Like Maribel just goes to town. Okay, goodbye. Okay. Okay. I do the check for treasure because I want to make sure I'm not leaving something on the table on this big dungeon, you know? Slyo snacks have done so much for Slyo. Alright. Right, we already climbed this tower dedicated to God. Like, doing it again, come on. I'm sure Bogio's having a day too, you know? Oh, are you ready, everybody? We've made it. We can finally free the hero sealed by the Almighty at the eve of the battle with the Devil King. Nah, probably not. Alright. Thank you. We've received the hot stone. If only for a moment. Why do you be so difficult? Alright. Let's go ahead and meet the ancient hero. Behold! Gods! In his infinite wisdom, he sealed me away before the final battle. So, yeah, our ancient hero was sealed away without consciousness, just completely like, yep. Does he need of me, whom he once called hero? He's going to kill us! Ruff, oh my god. Ruff is just like, oh no! He's gonna kill us! This is an old man. No, look. Do you know what an 800-year-old hero looks like? Oh. It must be really sad. I know he's dressed like some sort of warrior. Look, you know a hero sealed away gets to grow old. Alright, let's go talk to our new friend. Yeah, that was me. Hi, Sir Mervyn. Okay. So, alright, we don't... It's not like we've seen the Demon King. It's not like we've seen God. However, we have seen people trying to resurrect God. Why did my master seal me away when I could have helped with fighting the Demon King? So, yeah. God fought the Demon King. They both basically were either killed or on the brink of destruction. And Sir Mervyn is the last hope, is the Torneco of the world. His capital H, Torneco's last hope. Yeah, okay, he sealed me away because he knew what was going to happen. He's the almighty. Stick the backup plan in a whack-ass crystal prism, indeed. Alright. Nah, I'm good, thanks. Yeah, you're good. So this is the other reason I talked about, like, this being a little bit more correct to do before the Greykos thing. We could have had a fourth party member for Greykos. Oh, and I was sealed away with one of these. Interesting. So the world was already in a shattered state when you were sealed away. To make you do this, of course, obviously, is the actual answer, but the party, yeah. Our party is like... So, Slyo, Maribel, and Kiefer were all, like, teens, like 16, 17, 18, I think, even specifically, like, close to, and I think of Ruff as like 9 or 10. Sir Mervyn is clearly 80 going on 800, got the ghost food going on, the god food. This one's explained, he's in a crystal. Also, having a knight this ancient, like, he is a gotta be a skilled warrior, right? By the grace of the Almighty, the aeons I slept within that amber prison passed but in an instant, yeah. Look how old he is, prithee, do not judge me by mine appearance. Let's take a look at his skills. So, Sir Mervyn, legendary hero, no vocation. Level 19, little lower than us. Time sealed away will, bite at you. We have no jobs mastered at all. Alright, we gotta start from scratch. I think I'm going to give Sir Mervyn the, like, paladin. We could, I don't know. I feel like it's the very obvious line to do. We could go, if we went with the paladin side, as the warrior of God. But it also is something we have open. It's tough to get Mervyn join on level. You have to be 5 levels down, yeah. I wish it was more common to start people with classes in 6 and 7. Yeah, didn't Terry start with a couple mastered classes? When we got Terry late in 6? Because, like, I think we were almost at this level when we got to vocations, which was 4 islands ago at this point. Yes, Terry started in Gladiator. That's what I thought. I thought Terry started with, like, Mastered Warrior, Mastered Martial Artist, which is great, because you get Terry quite late. So Mervyn, the thing is, Maribel is taking our Sage route, and I could also give Mervyn the Sage route. That's not a bad plan. In the original version, Mervyn should start with hero access, that's true. He is the hero. It's gonna be a long walk to hero on Mervyn. We'll go take a look, we'll see where we want to go. I wouldn't hate Warrior Mage or, like, I don't know. A lot of wisdom. We could do some sort of, like, I could just allow Slyo and Ruff to play the physical side and Maribel and Mervyn. Like, having multiple people starting towards Sage is a fine direction. I know that means Mervyn's a little behind on what we could do compared to Maribel, but we can go different directions with it. That's not a problem. We, like, you know, Maribel's going to be mastering Sage soon, and I can start working a different path, and then, like, Mervin could also start on a different path. Or, now here's actually a better thought. Here's a thought in my hand. What if Mervin accepts the heal slime into their heart? I've been sitting on this, and this is kind of the perfect time, I think, to get this moving. Terry starting Gladiator. Yeah. Having a bunch of, like, having Terry be usable on entry is important. I'm excited to have Mervin in the party. You know, I can smell it. He's really tough. This'll change our, like, it makes us, I guess, a little bit more, like, earnestly heroes, because we've got the legendary hero with us. Like, less teens traveling the world and more, like, the new, you know, the new squad of heroes. Yes. Bulgio was looking for, someone to be able to hire, and well, my romantic dreams are crushed. Oh, not Bulgio is not interested in one of those May-November romances. Mervin is about 780 years too old. Anyway, let's get out of here. But yeah, we could have done this earlier. We could have had a party, but it's fine that we did it in this order. Let's go ahead and take Bulgio home, I suppose. Oh. Do I need to evac first? Okay. Fine, I'll fall off the tower. It's not that hard. They're forcing us to walk out the front door to have this scene where Bulgio leaves rather than having to take Bulgio home. Is the reasoning why those failed? Makes sense. You know, Bulgio, thank you. Bulgio would not have minded either way. Was here for a romantic time with an ancient hero. Do not trouble yourself with such sorrows, Signor Bulgio. No hero could in good conscience serve any master but the cause which he fights. And Mervin is married to the job. Mervin is dedicated to God. I think that played out well. That played out nice. I'm happy for it. I thought we'd never get rid of him. On a literal mission from God. Mervin's right behind you. I'm glad Mervin's coming with us. He seems like a really nice man. It's hilarious, like, Maribel's just like, here, we just have this old coot with us, and Rest's like, yeah, he seems great, and Mervin is like, I have dedicated my sword to your cause. We shall go and find the Demon King and bring him to justice in the name of the Almighty. You know? Turn to all trades. Ooh, that sounds fun. Talk to Jacqueline. I'm willing to go do that right now. Well, we want to go job change anyway. I don't know if there'll be specific dialogue for it, but, you know, perhaps in the past, our ancient hero is known. Capital. Past, all trades is in blue. And that's this island? Oh, that's Faraday. Yeah, we gotta, like, swap over equipment. That won't... It's fine. Battles don't matter until we actually have a job anyway here, so... I sense we have journeyed into the past. Okay, let's take a look at equipment. We got steel broadsword, chainmail, bronze shield, iron helm, no accessory. Do we have a second zombie sword? That's probably the best thing we could have, right? I'm gonna hand this off quick. Let's. I like that it's Sir Mervin, full name. Okay, copper sword, tortoiseshell? Probably not. Ruby of protection would be fine. We still have the mermaid moon. We didn't have to give that up. Mervin did join below 20. We could do Mervin a service. I might do that off screen, actually, to catch Mervin up. I would probably just get Mervin to an advanced class and keep that there. I'll think about that. That's a good idea, though. Thank you for the note, Fat Swordsman. I appreciate that. Can you use the rapier? No. Can anyone use the rapier? Let's give Mervin a pirate hat. Pirate hats are more stylish here in the future. Mervin can wear a tux? Ooh, that's great. I'm happy that Mervin can wear a tux. There we go. Zombie's Bane for Mervin. Ledger to mantle? Okay. Go the Trailblazers bandana, too. Do we have better shields? White shield is better, but it just does no effect. How about iron shield? No, you can't use iron shield. Platinum shield, magic shield, kitty shield, bronze shield. I think it's bronze shield. No effect. Alright, you can have white shield then. Full plate? You can't wear full plate. Yeah, we'll head over to... We have some shops we can hit. The future shop in the floodplains. Captain's Cove? You can, but that's not as good as Ledger to Mantle. Cloak of Evasion is weird. Okay. Item... You need to hand over... everything. Yeah, like, visibly wearing it, the full plate should work. I agree. Look, I mean, it is heavy, and, you know, 880 years have taken their time, you know. Yeah, I like the hat, the like chainmail. All right, let's head on over. First things first. I guess we head on over to get a vocation. And I'm going here in the past because I think it'll be funner, and maybe we get a little bit of a discussion. Alright. Oh, I almost bothered a slime knight. Okay. Hello. A tiny child at the helm of the famous All Trades Abbey. Verily, I thought never that it would see the day. All right. So, first things first, let's take a look at our different looks. We've got warrior. Ooh, martial artist. Okay. What a perfect wizard. Holy shit. Massive appreciation for that wizard get up. Priest? Yeah, Mervin works the priest. Master Asia. This has some, like, Galoof energy, you know? Got the dancer. Mervin knows moves nobody remembers. Mervin has those ancient moves. The forgotten moves. Thief? Okay. Got the whole thief set. We're ready to go in the middle of the night. Very funny that we have, like, the like, goggles and the black, suit, and then we have, like, the very bright vest. Phew. A multi-talented musician. Troubadour looks excellent. Got our sailor look. The shepherd. Visibility important. True, true. And clown. Strengths, none. Alright, 1 second. Let me pull up my listing. I had made myself a small reference sheet. I'm gonna pull it up. As soon as Windows wants us to pull up the sheet. We have an old man. We found this man sealed in a stone by God. The Almighty sealed away the ancient hero for hundreds of years. Okay. Yeah, okay, I pulled up my listing. We definitely want to go towards Paladin. The idea in my mind is that I want to go towards the 3rd level physical. And that puts us towards Paladin and Paladin from Martial Artist and Priest, and Gladiator from Martial Artist and Warrior. And then thus we could go up from there. That'll be a unique direction to go. Not 100%, but like I think that'll be a fine place. That also could like option select into Sage if we start on Priest. So I think that's where we'll start. As I said, I'm gonna off-screen a couple of these basic level ones just to get like Priest, Martial Artist, Warrior, like that sort of stuff ready to go because we can. I think that's a fine thing to do to catch up on Mervin. So let me, anyway. Yeah, this is the ancient hero who was sealed away by God. Not for positive. Positive. not sealed away by God negative. You know what I mean? Where did we find his magic rock? Our uncle had it the whole time. Our uncle had this rock at the beginning of the game that was the sizzling stone. We went to get it, but he had sold it to the richest man in the world, who would not part with it, but would come, but who would join us. We had to bring him up the Tower of God. All right. Anyway, Mervin. It's time for Mervin Priest. So I'm gonna take care of these off screen, but like, I think what I'll do is I'll set up like the base Priest Mage, Warrior, Martial Artist. So I've got some options, and then we'll move into Heal Slime, and that'll be our place. Will be set for the start, for the beginning of Mervin's journey. I think that'll be fun. All right. The tiny child. All right. Yeah, so I went back here to just because wanted to see what Mervin had to say about our tiny child running the place. Because this is around the age after the age that Mervin was sealed. Slightly sad the Dragon Quest VII mage isn't green. Yeah, to call back to our 3. Alright, we still have a lot of stuff to take care of in the future, though, before we go to any new islands. Let's go ahead and take care of it. Also, we can see, we finished off Slime Journey with the rest of the squad. We could let Mervin, I guess I could let Mervin take Slime into his heart, too. That's gonna depend on how much I want to bop things off screen. It is pretty quick. I would love to have Dragon Quest III Mage outfit. Dragon Quest III Mage outfit's great. Yeah, the lady's outfit is also great. Honestly, again, a lot of the outfits are like... I think of the Dragon Quest III outfits as truly, like, iconic for jobs. Oh, Maribel's got a level. And Mervin needs 8,000. So, we're gonna try... Again, once Mervin gets 1 level, we can no longer do the easy slime bopping. And it's not something I don't think that we need to in any way do, like, you know, job leveling in order to complete the game. But I do want to have Mervyn kind of like on a matched level with everyone else. So I feel like that'll help. Anyway, we could go to a new place here. We've got some shards, but we're not done in the present. Ah, you have allowed the slime hearts into your heart as well. It's important. So, if you recall, we have a couple places we haven't gone. I'm gonna go ahead and go from... Temple. So, in the past, we were able to go down this river and get a nice look at, you know, the shrine to the Great Spirit. But we don't have the river access. Or we didn't. So, we'll start here. I'm gonna quick step away. I'll be right back and we'll go do the rest of our exploring. So, just one moment. Alright. Ooh, this song gets much slower on the backside, huh? Alright, so we went here. This is, if you remember this place, this is the cottage. Please do not pick the flowers. Greta's cottage. Greta, the top of the style. Look, ma'am, you are the most stylish old lady we know. She just has max style. She has max grace. Greta has a wonderful face. Mervyn knows style. How stylish is the cat who lives here? Anyway, that gives us a small side thing we can go do as well. Fun for us to have little adventures. Anyway, let's do what we're actually here for, which is heading over to the Temple of the Spirit, where we once fought. You can't land here. We once fought our way up to save the queen. See, this temple's still here. Alright, we're doing a little bit of looking around in case there's like a treasure hidden in a corner. Everybody loves to hide a treasure in a corner. I love to hide a treasure in a corner. I love to find a treasure in a corner, you know? You don't always want to put one there, but you sometimes want to put one there to keep the spirit of adventure in the mind of the player. Likeness of the spirit of the land. They rebuilt this thing from scratch? Damn. No, like, everyone likes to copy Greta's style. That's why she's so stylish. I schlepped through the desert days and heard the statue was meant to be something special. Its face is broken? Well, let's head on up. The names of the queens. Oh, okay. We can learn about... We can learn about the lineage. Could be a tough sell. Farewell. Come on! As soon as your back's turned, I'm sneaking in. So no, we can't go back here until the time is right. And look, that's gonna be a while. Don't worry about it. The time will come, I'm sure. Another 40 hours. We have to... If you want to come here normal, once you're an adult, you gotta swim. The bird of paradise will carry us up to heaven. Live your life. In accordance with the bird and the snake. Alright, let's find our way through here. Got some stairs to climb. This is not the tower closest to God, but might be the tower closest to a spirit. Oh no. I understand. Ooh, buddy. Do you remember part of our journey to the desert and how we revived the great serpent of the Nile? It's as though I've become... We brought a researcher friend back with us. I am ready. Uh-huh. Effectively turned to stone. There's something familiar about that man. Buffins are so funny. They talk and I never know what they're talking about. Anyway. This is one of the reasons we need to come here, of course. We have our requirements of these little fragments that lead us places, of course. By bringing the researcher to the past, we may have changed the past, but by being there, we also changed the past, so... Who can say? If it was already in flux. Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey. Ah! Anyway. The fragment's what we're here for now, and there's obviously something here in the future. Let's continue exploring with our carpet. Put Ruff in the front and zoom somewhere with our little well-wisher buddy. I forget that we can reorder things. Alright. Ruff. We want to head to the... Let's head to the temple. Thump. That's the power of the well. Alright. Next up... Let's get on that carpet. That is a good idea, thank you. So, heading out on the carpet. Let's see if we can't hit this northern shore? Okay. We got impassable terrain. What do we got down here? Impassable terrain. Okay. We also have impassable terrain. Alright. It's fine. We have one more little spot we can check out. We head east from here. Look at how big the world is, by the way, now. This little island. Is that a shard you've found? Is that the Tower of the Gods? No, that's High and Dry? Damn. Anyway. Get on the coast a little bit. Alright, and... Ooh, actually, hold on. I want to check something. We got that magic key. And I can't think of too many doors we couldn't open, but I can think of one door we couldn't open. None too far off. We got that magic key. Well, you know, it is not time. We have to check with every key. I know this is a jail door, and jail doors are usually like final key, but we gotta check. What vile miscreant would bring a poor innocent child to tears? Oh no. Oh no. Sir Mervyn, humble knight and people's hero. Oh no. You're about to get scammed. Maribel, I love you. Maribel for the last hour has been like this old, dodgy old man. Been with no. The moment somebody starts talking like in Pike, like no, he's a legendary hero. Maribel's great, is what I'm saying. I will continue to say. Alright. So I think that's what we've got here in the present. Trying to think of anywhere else the magic key would open up, and nothing immediately comes to mind. We haven't run into a lot of locked doors. Anyway. Let's head on east. So we got a lot of fragments, if you recall. If I take a look at my bag. Fragment, 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 fragment. Let's go place a bunch of fragments, shall we? We're gonna put them all away. So yellow, we only had one. This is just going to be getting one in place. We still need a few for this, you see? But got a little bit. Next up. We got a lot of red, if you recall. Yeah, we don't... Ah, we got 2 for here. Okay. And here... got all 3. Dragon Knight. The first Cinnamon. Trouble of the air. Alright. But before we go through here, I'm gonna put away some more fragments. Now we got some blue. I don't think we got enough for this one either. We actually have a lot of these filled. There's not a, like, compared to where we were, we have, like, a lot of the world restored. It's kind of wild. Great progress. Like, we have a sizable percentage of the world restored. So, this is the piece of this point in the game. 2 of them. We have a red fragment island and a green fragment island. Taking a look here on the green fragment island. I love big green spaces. Wow, we're in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, and we have a bonus fragment just sitting there that we got. Oh, I still have another green fragment. Should go put that away. Well, it's on my mind. We have a bonus fragment. We got that from, that was one of the treasure chests Graco 5 had. Alright. Providence. This one's a lot. We still are missing a ton of fragments in there. These are jiggies. These are puzzle pieces. That's So yeah, we've got Providence and Environs. And if I go ahead and check our other one. We've got Hubble and Environs. And we got this over here that's close too. Based on balance, because this is the third of the green ones, whereas we've gone 3, 3, and 4. Let's go check out Providence. All right, so based on my want to level Mervin, I don't want to get in too many fights. Obviously, battles are unavoidable, and it's fine if we get into some, but small bridge near Providence. Ooh. I just am excited to have another person with us and get to learn more about Mervin. Providence awaits. There are terrible things afoot back in the village. Leave and get the hell out of here. There's a mystery afoot. It behooves us to investigate. Come, Watson. This town's finished. Alright. So, checking out the larger part of Providence, we have many zombie knights. Is that good? A lot of our monsters that we met in the tower here. Dragon sword. Okay. We have a town, a mountain, and what looks like a tower of some kind at the top. Can't get a good look at it, but it's on the map. Some form of monastery or some sort. Alright. I love the dancing Whopper Hoppers. Mervin gets heal for level 1. Nice to have. Free. Providence. I'm doing this to look out for treasure, which we found right over there. True. Let's take a look at our action. Ooh, Slio Snack. It's something I forget about because, like, we don't use our personal skills too much, but we do have them. You know, ancient hero. So what do we got? No offensive attacks, no defensive attacks. Forbearance? Stand steadfast to protect all allies. And the Underpants Dance. A deliciously daft dance to crack up enemies. We also have Bang and Swoosh. We have a couple offensive spells. We already have mid-heal. Okay. Mervin came with some, again, having, you know... And this is a heroic set of abilities, yeah. I see a Swoosh and I see a mid-heal. These are not directly zap, but they are close. Learning so much about Mervin. It's true. Alright, let's head to that town. We got our Slio Snack. Did the Almighty not have time to teach you Disrupting Wave? I figure, like, it's one of those things that being sealed in amber for 800 years, it was instantaneous, but it was not without price, you know? The what? Who? The Ruckers. We're not but weary Mervin knows how to... My fine friends, we are but weary travelers. Ignorant of the details of no doubt fascinating realm. Who, pray tell, are the Ruckers? Thanks for the diplomacy. That was a good roll. Horrible, warlike bunch who live in the kingdom south of here. Invading our goddess-fearing little homeland. How did you... Yes, no, no. Interesting. It's too late. We gotta get involved. Air of urgency. Alright, well, we got a new weapon shop. Let's check that out. Goddess be praised. Not the Almighty, the Goddess. Well, the Goddess wouldn't stand out as a thing in any of the other titles. You know, we've talked about, like, the Goddess is here for all living things. Rough. 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 Yeah, that's me. That's me. That's me. I'm Rough. Oh yeah, we're stealing your shit. Thank you. Was this necessary? Absolutely not. Was this necessary? Absolutely. Look, we're not with the Ruckers. We're here to steal for you, completely unrelated. Morning Star. Okay. Dragon Tail Whip. Fireclaw Sawblade. Icicle Dirk. Ooh, an upgrade for Ruff, we would lose the double hit from the Flame Claw. Yeah, I got a broadsword to sell you. Interested in the steel broadsword? Yeah. Alright, sweet. Just put it back in that chest and I'll be right back. This is what we call the infinite money loop. We just keep stealing the same steel broadsword. That's why they call it the steel broadsword. They wouldn't call it that for, any other reason. Cow? What? They do love the goddess here. Normal Skyrim gameplay. Ever since that priest arrived with his sacred statue of the all-giving goddess. Oh, Goddess be praised. I'm sorry. Our village elder Abraham. Okay. Hey! How many of those are we at? 52. I think we needed 55 or 58. All the villages, great and good, were summoned by the elder to an important meeting. But not all. Meh. 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 Animals can always tell. Something's gonna happen. Yep, it's true. Something will happen. Something always happens. The gold statue of the goddess that resides in a church has curious powers. We have a Mani Mani statue situation, it sounds like. Yeah, exactly, Zane. What do we got here? Legendary Mantle, Silver Mail, Magical Skirt, Heavy Armor. Ooh, I probably want a couple pieces of Heavy Armor. That's really good, actually. That's got Fire and Ice reduction on it, on top of being the best armor we have, on top of being the best armor we have for 3 people. Probably want to buy 2 instead of 3, in case we get like a third. You know how that goes. Also, look at Slyo's defense. What the hell? Like, Slyo the tank here has like double the defense of Ruff and Sir Mervyn. I think we buy 2 heavy armors for Ruff and Sir Mervyn, and I think Slyo can be fine without one. That's the power of good nutrition. It's true. You keep eating your Slyo snacks, you'll be good for days. Yeah, let's go ahead and buy 2 heavy armors. This way, if we find something better than a heavy armor, we'll be okay. We can always swap. I like leaving us with the ability to find an upgrade, you know what I mean? Also, I can't afford it without selling things. Alright, so the Platinum Shield versus the Dragon Shield is an interesting question. So the Dragon Shield is only equipable on Slyo, and it is an upgrade, but it changes our resists here. From magic resist to fire and ice resist. So let's take a look. What is Slyo currently wearing? Slyo, do you have any resists coming from anything else? Magic from armor and magic from the shield. Ooh. Okay. So so this is heavy in on the magic defense, but we could swap over. I gotta put away some. This is Maribel's rank. And the Ledger to Mantle. I think we'll keep it as is because we have the health, I think, for that. But and more so, like I guess is the Platinum Shield movable? That's a better question. If I swap, can I move this shield to some? No. Slyo's the only one who can wield the Platinum Shield. We can't swap that over to Mervin. If that was an upgrade if that was something I could give to Mervin, I would do it in a heartbeat. Is that good? You know, the more and more I'm hearing about this goddess statue, do not stare directly into the Death Star or you will die. I want to walk around with it and see what happens. Even I want it. This statue will annihilate all foes with life drain. Forsooth, verily. Forsooth, verily. Must needs. Wonder if we'll get a must needs out of Sir Mervin. Abraham and Caleb. Oh. Damn, that is kind of true for, okay, so we're out of food here, too? Yeah. Very biblical naming conventions going on here. But yeah, it sounds like we're out of food, and also, like, it's interesting, Mervin is a hero, a fighter, but, like, has been fighting the war with God, you know? Alright. And there should be... Abraham heading up the mountain with his son. Very normal things about to happen here. I'm sure there's absolutely nothing bad happening at the top of that mountain. His name's Caleb, it's fine. It's not Isaac. Yeah, exactly, Glib Baron. So clearly there's no problem. Now, let's stay the night here. Alright. So you have a priest in your party while you save anywhere? That would be nice, wouldn't it? Alright, one thing I am gonna do, though... We are going to, for the moment, head on back to the present. It is slightly earlier than I usually do, but just on my own side, I'm gonna call this a little early for the night. We still got a fine amount of time going. We climbed the Tower of the Gods. We added a new party member for the first time in... It's been so long since Kiefer left. Like, you know, having a fourth of the party is quite nice of a change to me. But yeah, we're cut it just a little short today. Next time, we'll climb the mountain, find Abraham, deal with the Mani Mani statue. I'm sure nothing bad's going on up there. So yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Thank y'all for joining. Hope you had a fun time with today's adventures. I really enjoyed getting to use our magic carpet, check out all of our, you know, areas, find the richest man in the world. But yeah, so thank y'all for joining. If you want to catch more, follow, subscribe. You get the cool scrolls and slimes. If you want to catch other things, tomorrow we got Yakuza going on. No streams planned over the weekend. And then we've got Trails on Monday. I'm debating what I want to do on Friday. Either it's going to be some Slay the Spire, or it's going to be like one more like Last Hurrah for Final Fantasy. I think that's going to be mood dependent. So, but if you're following, or if you're following on the Blue Sky, or if you're in the Discord, or, you know, any of those things, you can see when I go live. I post on there. So anyway, that's gonna be it for tonight. Thank you for joining. Ghost food, Amber. It's true. God, I will always think about ghost food, Zestiria. I didn't even stream all of Zestiria, so you didn't get to see the opening where we talked about hundreds of years ago, the centuries. Anyway. Catch you tomorrow. Catch you another time if you're watching on the VOD. Or if you're watching now, just I'll see you around. Have a good night, everybody.